I run a hair course that literally is a weekend on a Friday and Saturday. And there's a big question is, can you teach someone how to do hair in 2 days? And the short answer is no, no way in heck. What I try to do during that time is the following things. One is instill passion. Passion to be more creative and thoughtful in the hair process. A lot of people go into hair to make more money. They do it just as a sideline. They don't really put much thought and effort into it. And after a weekend, you realize not only what you think you know, but you realize what you need to know. And that to me is very, very important. And the other thing that teaching a weekend course is all about is trying to get people to have a lifelong education. Even for myself, having done hair now for 20 years, I'm still learning, I'm still thinking, I'm still trying to develop my ideas. And so that's the concept of this 10,000 hours that Malcolm Gladwell talks about in The Outliers. He says it takes a long time for you to achieve mastery. And mastery doesn't mean you're done learning. It's an asymptote. In other words, you constantly try to achieve improvements and you're getting better and better results, but you're never there. It's constantly receding. You're always looking at even getting better. And technology changes and shifts, and you constantly have to adapt to that. And I tell a lot of my patients, a lot of my newer surgeons that are starting the field that I teach, not to give up, but also not to be arrogant, where they think they know something. And it literally took me, I believe I've said in different podcasts, 5 years to tell that something was fake. And I don't mean the obvious plugs or the obvious hairpiece. I'm talking about things that just simply are slightly wrong. And it takes that long to begin to appreciate when something is not quite right. And so I always tell my patients that my standard of natural is actually higher than yours. And so I just, that 10,000 hour rule is absolutely true. It takes years, maybe 5, 10, 15 years to really achieve a deep understanding where you can see things that don't look quite right, that even to the naked eye, that someone else says, hey, you know what, the one thing I just don't want is a fake result. And the people don't understand is that they already either have a fake result or the fact that they can't even tell when a result is fake because their brain is not educated enough to tell. They can only tell the most obvious things. So if you're in a cocktail party and you see that there are 5 people with fake faces or fake hairs or fake anything, I can probably tell you missed about 2/3 of the results out there that look fake. So the 10,000 hour rule is what I'm talking about. I've been doing this for 20 years. I've developed a really keen eye, an eye that took years to hone, not just hands, but eye.